I just wanted to, we're asking you, Long Beach, a lot of questions about whether or not you are committing. And by the way, I really appreciate the fact that Superintendent Steinhauser is being so responsive. The fact that you are really committing, and I know those of you in the audience don't need to respond because we get the message here. I know there have been rejections or there have been wait lists and people have not gotten in before. Nobody's questioning that. What I'm hearing is under this circumstance, now, if we were to make a decision about closure, that there's been discussions with Superintendent Steinhauser and there is a commitment from the district that you will find places in appropriate dual immersion programs for these parents and students.
That is correct. When we've, over the past, through difficult times over the past 7-8 years, we've closed 6 different schools, many of which were twice the size of New City. So we've accommodated thousands of students back into programs, hundreds of which have gone into a single school.
So I'm not only hearing that this circumstance is bringing forth a commitment, but also it's because there are new openings. You have 100 openings now, in part because you're opening some new schools.
That's correct.
Okay.
I mean, if you're looking at just space availability, as enrollment has dropped really across the state, we've mirrored that same drop.
So you are declining enrollment as a district.
Thousands of students, really 10,000 plus students over the last 10 years roughly. There's space there. It's really just movement of bodies and moving of personnel that can obviously accommodate and have the proper credentialing to work in a dual language program.
And to be clear, to bounce that off, obviously, this is not an easy decision for anybody. It wasn't an easy decision at Long Beach. It was not an easy decision here today. The superintendent, as we've been talking about this for the past 3, 4, 5 months, we've had to do some real understanding about the families here who are very passionate, understandably so. And very recently, the superintendent did make this commitment. I mean, we're talking very recently, in understanding that if this board makes a decision, that we need to respond in a way that is appropriate and also in a way that is respectful of the wishes of families. Now, we understand that families are disappointed if the school closes, and rightfully so, because there's a lot of good things going on at New City. Having said that, the superintendent has tried to do this with some other schools some of the charter schools that have closed, tried to work as best as we can to appropriately place and work with families to appropriately place students. So something is a commitment from him.